On the question of substitutional offices, I think this is a good question. Is the vision that these offices will be for people who are already working in offices within our town area, or is it for new businesses? And it's crucial because for decades we've had no policies in place to encourage or to do things to help those empty offices that we've got in the north and the east of town get into alternative uses. I know myself, when I left the States as a civil servant in the early 2000s, I worked in one of those streets, back streets, for 7 years. I know what's saying. Those offices, and many of them are very substandard. But of course, what happens when people move? The streets go down, the businesses move away, the whole area declines. And this is, unless we do anything about it, unless the government has some policies, really addresses this question of the substitutional effects of that move of existing offices into the waterfront, if that's what this plan's about, I'm afraid the end result is developing the west of town at the cost of the rest of town and letting it deteriorate, and that's be a tragedy. Now, the question, is there a plan B? Well, I think we need to know the answer. Is there a need for a plan B or not? Hence the need I'm asking for a master plan review. There will be numerous other uses that land could be put, uses which the public would find really important. I mentioned one, for example, an arts centre, a conference centre. A hospital, well, that's right, I flagged a hospital, but I've been told it's too big. But those are just examples. There must be numerous publicly useful purposes that could be featured in a master plan. So it's a question, and if we end up with blocks one by one, then what we're going to do, we're going to create a building site for 20 years. No wonder people don't want to go and sign up to them. I wouldn't want to sign up in a pre-let fund. We're going to be surrounded by buildings in that called approach. Piecemeal development needs to be avoided. So I think it needs to be faced. We should look at the whole thing now. It's beyond politics to me. This is about town planning. This is about vision for the future of our town and our community. And if we do the wrong things in those areas, the island will regret it forever.